Hello, everyone. Welcome to Asbury TV Political Update. This afternoon, we're looking at the moves for former President Goodluck Jonathan to run for presidency in 2023. My name is Clinton Offrom. This afternoon, we'll be tackling and analyzing also the issues that are confronting President Goodluck Jonathan at the moment. As 2023 general election draws closer, former President Goodluck Jonathan has declined to rule out the possibility of him seeking for election in 2023. There have been rumors that the All Progressive Congress (APC) was considering fielding Jonathan in the next general election to serve a single term. Having served one term as president under the platform of PDP. Some APC governors recently held a private meeting with the ex-president in Abuja, which led to the altercation between the APC and the PDP, the latter accusing the ruling party of abandoning governance to woo Jonathan. Let's get talking. Joining me this afternoon to discuss on this issue is DK Chuka Emmanuel, all the way from Port Harcourt, who is a social commentator. Welcome, DK Chuka.
Thank you very much, Mr. Clinton. Good afternoon.
All right. There have been some issues concerning Goodluck Jonathan to run for election. The Northern Elders last week held a meeting promoting his candidacy and at the same time urging him to give a shot 2023 represents Buhari. What do you think his candidacy represents or presents for the Southerners?
Personally, I think that Goodluck Jonathan is a Nigerian and he have every right to contest for any position he wished to. And for the Southerners, I think they are going to accept it with open arms. Whatever thing that is going to bring leadership position of this country to Southerners, they are going to open their arms and embrace it, irrespective of who the person is.
Okay, looking at issue of insecurity, this all started with Goodluck Jonathan when we had the Chibok girls issue and insurgency in northeast part of the country. Now we are having different case of insecurity in the country today. Is on geometric rise actually. Do you think Jonathan have all it takes to tackle insecurity? Can he manage it to the minimum level?
To the best of my knowledge, he should. I wouldn't say that he can. I would say he should. Having been the one-time governor, one-time local government chairman, and one-time president of this country, I think he have managed the affairs of the security for a time. And at this moment that we are seeing a lot of problems concerning insecurity being so heavy in the north, I think that Goodluck Jonathan can do something about it if he's been re-elected as the #1 citizen of this country.
Now, looking at the issue arising or coming from NSAS protesters, a lot of Nigerians, especially the youth, are clamoring for a change, a total change. So most people are of the opinion that we should try fresh hand. There's no need backing with PDP and APC because at recent times shows that most of the candidates that these two political parties have presented in Nigerians are all coming with same ideology and agenda. Are you in the same position with people who are clamoring for us to try a fresh hand?
To me personally, there is no formula for good governance. Individual differences. I don't subscribe to a new hand or an old hand to steer the affairs of this nation. I think that anyone who can do the job, it mustn't necessarily be a new hand. It mustn't necessarily be someone who has not been tried. But as long as the person have the drive and passion to lead this country to where we want, I think that that is a fair thing for us to clamor for, not just going out there and searching for someone who has not been in the position to give him the position. No, that is not what we are looking for. We are looking for someone who is going to bring that desired change that we need.
Now, looking at the the candidacy of Goodluck Jonathan, most of the Northerners, Northern leaders actually, who are clamoring or supporting him to run for election, there's a motive behind it. Jonathan is going to serve for only single tenure, and power returns back to the North. There have been political consciousness, and a lot of people believe that it is the turn of the southern part of Nigeria to produce presidency. So do you go with Jonathan giving it another shot, or do we have a fresh person who will stay at the helm of affair for a period of 8 years at least?
Well, from the political point of view, they may have their reasons why they want Jonathan to come into power for a single time. But that is not what we are looking for. That is not what we are even asking for.
So
yes,
what do we want?
may have wanted someone from the eastern part of the nation to govern this country, or from the southern part of the nation to govern this country for a period of 8 years. But it's never written anywhere in the Constitution. It's never written anywhere that it must come from this geopolitical zone. So what we need at this point in time is someone who is going to take this nation a step further, irrespective of where the person is coming from, irrespective of if the person is going to spend 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years in the office. We are not certain that if a Southerner takes the position of presidency, that is not going to die after 3 months, or that is not going to have something that is going to make him go out of power for the first 2 months in office. So what we are looking at is the bigger picture. We are looking at something that is going to make this nation to be great again, not about a particular region thinking about 80 years when they have not even seen one day successfully.
Okay, Dike Chukwu Emmanuel, as a social commentator, you are not bereft of ideas and the benefits that's been associated with a federal character that encourages rotation of political offices. Now, the people from Southeast believe, because is there, the feelings are there that they have not been given the opportunity to rule this country. We have had representatives from Southwest, that's Olusegun Obasanjo. We have Goodluck Jonathan from South. Then power went back to the North. So a lot of people are of the opinion that there is need to promote federal character, which encourages rotation of political offices. Are you on the same page with them?
Yes, to an extent. To an extent, I want to see a Southeasterner become the president of this nation. But that doesn't stop my zeal and my opinion that the nation comes first before any region, before any geopolitical zone. What matters as far as the nation is concerned is someone who is going to lead this nation. What matters is someone who's going to make this nation proud again. What matters is someone who is going to make us to be proud of our dear nation, not necessarily coming for a geopolitical zone, coming from the Southeast where I come from, coming from the South. No, that is not really what I personally think. What I believe is that we need someone who is going to drive this nation from where it is to where it should be it a Southeasterner, be it someone from any other geopolitical zone.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and while we return, the program continues. Don't go nowhere.
Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification button to get notified on our videos. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. We're still on the issue where some northern leaders are clamoring for former President Goodluck Jonathan to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023 general elections. Back to you, Dikechuka Emmanuel. You have said a lot. I want to get your thought on this. What do you think, in your own opinion, should be the best for the country at the moment and in future to come? Because 2023 election is almost on the table and people are making moves. Candidates, people with interest to preside over the affairs of this country are making different political moves. What do you think should be the Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think
Can you hear me, Mano?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
All right, we lost Emmanuel trying to connect with him, network issue. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, let me take my question again. You have said a lot. That should be your personal opinion. But people are making moves. A lot of candidates are coming up from different geopolitical zones to do what it takes, make some necessary political moves to preside over this country, or present themselves in a way that Nigerians should be able to key into their vision. What do you think is best for the country at the moment? What's the way forward?
I think it's all revolve around politicians and how they present themselves. Everybody wants to get whatever he can grab for himself. Most of the politicians always for what they can get for them and for their generation. I think a way forward for us in this country is for the youths to stand and protect what they believe in. I think that it's high time the youth start action and not talking. We have so many media activists. We have a lot of youth who believe that everything revolves around social media. We believe so much in the media and not in action. Yes, we love media, and media have shown a lot of things in the nation, in the world at large. But in the current position of this country, there is need for the youth to move and decide on what they truly want. It's no more a thing about a hashtag on the social media. It's a thing about action. It's a thing about telling a particular person that you are not fit to represent a particular constituency. You are not fit to represent a particular geopolitical zone. It's no longer about hashtagging. It's no longer about going to Facebook and Twitter and making it look like a joke. It's no longer a thing of caricature. It's something about physical agitation. physical movement by the youth to decide on how they want the nation to be.
Now you are talking about, you laid more emphasis on the youth and what they should do. During the end SARS protests, the youth were able to storm the street to make their grievances known to the government, citing issue of police brutality, bad governance, and the rest of them. Do you think this time around is necessary or pertinent for the youth to queue behind a particular candidate who is within that age or range to preside over this country?
Yes, you have made mention about NSAS and Protestants, and I would want to refrain from commenting on that. But be it as it may, I want to make my position on that particular statement. The protest of NSAS started well, though I have my reservation about the youth going around burning police stations, trying to destroy properties of the nation and all that. That is not what we want. That is not what we are clamoring for. You see your local government chairman, you left him, you saw the House of Representatives, you saw the House of Assembly member, you saw the governor, you saw the people that are eating our commonwealth. You left their houses, you left them and went to the poor masses and inflicted pains on private people's businesses and inflicted pains on policemen that are earning less than a cleaner in a private sector. No. If we want to get it right, we will start by burning down the houses of House of Assembly members, burning down the houses of House of Rep members, senators, governors, and they will understand that we have come to take the change that we have been asking for. It is not a thing of going to the police station trying to brutalize people that are doing street businesses. No, that is not what we are talking about. We are talking about the real physical change, going straight to the people that are holding us and liberating ourselves from them. That is exactly what we want.
All right, this is what we'll call it a wrap on the program. I thank you very much, DK Chuka Emmanuel, for making our time to be with us on Aspirate TV Political Update.
Thank you very much, Mr. Clinton of Forum. I'm glad.
All right, you just listened to DK Chuka Emmanuel, and we were looking at the issue of President Goodluck Jonathan giving it shot again in 2023. Don't forget to go to our social media platforms to log in and get more political updates and information. I remain Clinton of Forum saying bye for now.
Do not forget to follow us on